Hurricane Cardi B has hit landfall and Offset has nowhere to hide. The fact that this man said, "You my baby mama, I won." Girl, how many times have we said that men do things like this? And what does win mean for you? Let's talk about that, Offset.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
What's going on, you all? We got to talk about the mess with Cardi B and Offset. Hurricane Cardi B has hit landfall, girl, and I am so glad to see it. Offset deserves every bit of lashing from Cardi B. Say what you want to say. Like, yes, it is a mess. It's all on Twitter. It's all on YouTube. It's all on the mess. It's all on social media. But it is what it is. Offset has been doing some sneaky stuff for the longest, like even before the second divorce filing or whatever. Like, Offset has been saying certain things on Instagram and Twitter. He is playing little boy games, and I'm glad that Cardi B is finally seeing that. He is a little boy, and the fact that he is responding to her like this tells us how he has felt about her from the beginning. It never really was about her. It was more about the power that he had. And we need to be honestly unpacking that with a lot of men, to be honest. Like, do you really care about me? Or do you really care about the power that you have over me? And it's probably like, not surprising I'm pretty sure it's not surprising to Cardi B how Offset has been acting. Like, I'm pretty sure none of this surprises her. Like, she has seen it, but she's woken up. Like, one thing about it, and the person who went through a breakup like 3 years ago, that's why when people vent to me about their relationship problems or whatever, I ask them, hey, do you want me to listen or do you want me to give you my opinion? Because I need to know. Like, I need to know because folks might not be ready for it until they are ready for it. You can take a horse to the well, but you can't make him drink. But you can say, hey, girl, the water's good. I just had some. Like, that's what I use. Like, this is what I dealt with when I was like dealing with these things with my past relationship. But Cardi B is seeming to be waking up, and she was on Instagram Live and she was talking her mess. Like, she was talking about the things that she had experienced. And yes, she confirmed that she did cheat. She said she did cheat. She said she got her lick back, period. And Offset responded back and said, like, you out here doing this while you was pregnant. So what? And if she was doing it while she was pregnant, you were out here cheating on her while you were married. Like, folks are now trying to make comments about, oh, she put the baby in danger. Like, how you gonna have sex with another man while the baby is in her? Like, girl, like, even when people were talking about this story, like how they describe Cardi B getting some on the side, like while she was pregnant. Oh, she did that while his baby was inside. That's their baby. And at that moment, that's Cardi B's baby. Period. Let's wake it up. That is Cardi B's baby. In her womb, that is Cardi B's baby. Okay? It's growing inside of her. She can do whatever she wants to. Period. When we talk about the right to choose and all that, that includes that. Like, Cardi B can do whatever. That is not Offset's baby. Like, yeah, they share DNA, but it is growing inside of Cardi B. And if anything happens, Cardi B will be the person that has to deal with it. All Offset will have to deal with is like emotional stuff, but she will have to deal with emotional stuff and physical pain. So miss me with that. And this idea that, oh, you're putting the baby, y'all don't care. Please stop. This is all rooted in misogyny. Like, y'all are trying to make a woman feel bad for wanting what she wanted because she was not getting it from her husband. If we really want to be honest, if we're really saying these things and we are having a conversation, we also need to say that, hey, Offset put Cardi B in certain situations, because if you are out here married to this woman and you're saying you're committed to her and this is the only person, and you're out here cheating, like girl, I don't know what you bringing back. Like, and we're still doing things while, like, I'm pregnant. Like, talk about that, but y'all don't want to do that. It only goes one way. Like, y'all want Cardi B to be beholden to this, and this man has not given her anything to make her like stay. Like, she has tried over and over again. She has tried over and over again. Cardi B was the best thing that could have ever happened to Offset. Let's be completely honest. Like, Offset, your career, child, please, is nowhere near where Cardi B's is at. Like, especially with you being solo, let's be honest. Like, that's why you had her in your music videos. That's why you had her on your song. Like, that was probably one of your most charted songs, or the most requested song that you had was with her. Like, and men know that. Like, all the male rappers know who they are in a relationship with, like, benefits them. Like, let's be honest. Like, the same thing with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Jay-Z benefits from being in a relationship with Beyonce, point blank, period. It softens his image, the gangster image, and makes it more comfortable for folks to digest. And yes, like, her being light-skinned, both of them being light-skinned, plays a part in that too. I mean, we can take that back as far as even Matthew knows, and how he talked about Tina. He talked about how his relationship with him, being in a relationship with her, solidified things for him. Like, women being desirable with a man like Offset and Jay-Z, like, they're able to benefit from that desire capital, point blank, period. And Cardi B is extremely talented, and she has a fan base that will listen to possibly some stuff that her husband has her on. Like, girl, like, they will listen. I listened to the song because Cardi B was on the song. I didn't listen to it because I like Offset. I just a little bit, but I listened to it because Cardi B was on it. Point blank, period. So you are embarrassing yourself, and you are out here lashing out because you don't like the idea that Cardi B is out here being chosen. Like, the one thing that men cannot stand, they cannot stand their women, or women they used to talk to, whatever, like, finding somebody else, like, knowing they can't, because it's power. Like, I actually don't need you. That's the worst thing that you can tell a man. I actually don't need you. And that is what Cardi B is saying. Like, she's saying it so many ways. That's why he has to constantly bring up certain things to get back. Like, you still need me. He needs to feel wanted, because men benefit from that, period. Patriarchy, like, you being in charge, you having the say so, you being the breadwinner and all that. Cardi B does not have to have an Offset to be the breadwinner to be okay. She doesn't have to have him be any of those things. She can do fine by herself. So men cannot be in a relationship with a person like Cardi B. It's too much. That's why we make jokes about certain black celebrities who have husbands whose careers are not as big as their wives, because you don't see that. Men egos will crush. You cannot name too many men who are okay with that. You can't even name too many men who have stayed with women. You can't name one, to be honest. One man that has stayed with a woman after they had cheated, after they have admitted to cheating and being, in another relationship while they were married or whatever. You cannot name any man that has sat by a woman and, like, she cheated. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen like that. And it's not because women are, more caring and all that other stuff. A lot of that is BS. It's just women are taught to be these things. Like, you're not supposed to. Men are not. Like, men are not taught that. Like, women are scrutinized, even now in this moment of folks talking about how Cardi B is out here doing this while she's pregnant. Like, they're trying to bring up the pregnancy like they care about it, but they care because it's like, you a woman, you ain't supposed to do that. Like, how dare you cheat on this man? And that's why we are rallying the horses. Like, I'm glad she did. I'm glad she got a piece. And I respect her even more for saying, you know what? The ops that, trying to smash and hit me up, they want you gone. And I ain't finna do that. Like, she did eat it. She did eat that. She ate that part up. She said, the folks who want me don't want you on here, and you a good father. She still gave him something. Like, and I push back and say, to be honest, and this might be too much, if he was truly a good father, he wouldn't be out here disrespecting the mother of his kids on social media like this. Because these kids will grow up and see this. And let me tell you something, baby. And I done said this, like, the kids gonna remember. Like, the kids gonna stick with the mama. The kids gonna stick with the mama, point blank, period. Like, it is what it is. And I can imagine being a child and seeing my mama, like, being treated like that online. Like, I can't imagine. I can't imagine and getting online and seeing my dad talk about my mother like that. I don't know how that's going to look, because that's something that's not been done yet. Like, that's not something that any generation can like speak on as of now. Like, it's slowly coming, as you know, like the kids who grew up with social media and stuff, like start to get older and stuff. But that is going, because that stuff is online forever, like for people to see. I can only hear about experiences with my father and my mother and things that happened with them in the past. Like, a lot of us, we can only hear about those experiences, but to go back and to see the fighting and the conversations and stuff, like for Offset to say, "You my baby mama, I won," it's like, I own you. Like, that's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate goal. And you were the one child that was begging this girl to be with you on stage while she was performing to a sold out crowd. Like, you did that. Like, you did all this to try to embarrass her. Like, what was it about to begin with? And what do you mean you won? What did you win? What did you win? And we really need to have a conversation, to be honest. And folks have been doing that, because Black women have been saying that, how men try to trap women. They trap women in those situations where they about to break up or something, and then they end up getting them pregnant. Like, y'all want to talk about women trapping y'all, like women trapping y'all and da 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 da, but y'all are out here doing that. Like, y'all be acting as if women are doing it, and we see Offset reinforcing that by saying, "You my baby mama, I won." Because at the end of the day, you have power. If she's out here taking more money than she's supposed to do and whatever, like all the other stuff, then take it to court. Why are you telling us about it? Cardi B was not wrong to get on live and talk about it, point blank, period. I don't blame her. I feel like this is, to be honest, it's needed, because I feel like other women need to see this to understand like what these men be doing. Like, I think that this was a good opportunity for all of us to see like how men really, really think. Like, Offset did all of these things over the years, and Cardi B stood by him time and time again, being embarrassed on social media constantly by his stupid like things. And then for him to come back and say, "Oh, you my baby mama, I won," like, "Oh, you," all these things, and you talking about her insecurities. Like, you're talking about her insecurities, the insecurities that you have inflicted on her. Like, if we want to be honest, like, you constantly doing this and her questioning why, like, why is this happening? And folks will say stupid stuff like, "Oh, how you fumble Cardi B, how you fumble Beyonce, how you fumble," like, these men don't care. Like, it's not about how beautiful. It doesn't matter how desirable you are. A person will cheat. They don't care. They will get bored. They will get bored. It's not about that. It doesn't matter how desirable you are. Like, honestly, like, they will keep you just because of that, but they won't keep you to the point that they love you and care about you. They want to keep you because of the capital that comes with being with you, but they're actually not treating you any good. They realize the good that you do for them, but they don't want to be good to you. So yeah, desire helps you in a little bit, but does it really? We keep saying that, how you fumble such and such, how you fumble such and such. It does not matter. Desire has nothing to do with love, but to y'all, it actually does. And that's something we need to talk about. But I'm glad that Cardi B ate him up. I'm glad that she chewed him and spit him out all on like online and said all these things. Like, I ain't going through everything she said. Like, I don't think she wrong. And the fact that she ate it up and said, "You know what, let me go ahead and get off this live and stop talking like this, because I don't want to mess it up for the next man," period. She ate it up. Like, Cardi B did what needs to be done. Offset is a loser. He is a big, sore loser. And he is mad that Cardi B does not need him anymore. That is the worst thing for Cardi B to tell him, is that she don't need him. And that hurt his feelings. Like, the fact that this man has constantly been doing these things, and the one time that she says it, now she wants to say, "Oh, it's cap." Like, Offset started all of this, and it's giving little boy, to be honest. I guess that's why y'all have to keep reminding us that y'all are men, because y'all know in y'all hearts that y'all are real boys. Like, y'all are a boy. Like, this is real childish little boy behavior. Like, Offset is too grown for this. And I hope that Cardi B takes this to the studio, and gets into making some music, because I honestly would love to hear Cardi B talking about her experiences with this. Like, girl, get in there, get in the booth. Get in the booth, make it work when you're comfortable and when you're healed and all that. But I'm loving this. Folks can say what they want to say. Folks was like, what you think? I don't care about Cardi B, but let me tell you something. I love it. I love when women, do things to take their power back. And that's exactly what's happening in this moment. Like, Cardi B is taking her power back, and she's reminding like who she is. And it's revolutionary to me. I love every minute about it. Tell me what y'all think. Child, the whole mess is stirring up. Probably gonna be some more mess. But I love it. And I want to see more of it. But I don't want to see more of it online. I want to see more women like own it and just say, like, I actually don't need you. Period. Can raise a man. Come on, K Michelle. That's all I got. Tell me what y'all thought in the comments. Let me know. Until next time, talk y'all later. Bye.